Scrabble aired on NBC from July 2nd, 1984 to March 23rd, 1990. Another small series was also done from January 18th to June 11th of 1993. Both series were hosted by Chuck Woolery. Adapted from the popular Milton Bradley board game of the same name, the show features many of the mechanics of the board game for its gameplay. The original format, which ran till 1986, features a continuous format, where the main round just continues without time limit. Also, the champion does not compete in the main rounds during this format, and is only part of the bonus round. I will not be talking about this version, since the remade format is far superior, and most game shows do go through format changes early on. The intro is cheesy. Check it out.
An 8-letter word. The clue is they can make a deep impression.
Ringo!
It's the crossword game you've played all your life, but never quite like this.
Scrabble!
And here's your host, Chuck Woolery.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Charlie Tuna. And welcome to Scrabble. This is the television version.
After the player introduction, the host starts the game by showing a Scrabble board and revealing the first word of the game along with an extremely vague clue. And I mean vague. I could never have figured these out from just a clue when I was a kid.
You're the challenger. You're going to go first. We're going to play Scrabble till somebody gets 3 words right. That player goes on to our Scrabble sprint. Have a chance at the bonus sprint worth $500 today. Take a look at the board. What? 5,000. Well, 500, 5,000. What's the difference? Take a look at the board as we set up for the first game. We're building on the letter S, 9 letters in the word. The clue is some of them get stuck with pins. Now, when you think you know the word, hit your buzzer. Don't forget the pink and blue bonus squares. They're worth money. Some of them get stuck with pins.
The gameplay is as follows. A set of tiles is placed between the players. One player selects a pair of them, and 2 letters from a preset selection are shown for them to choose from. Most of the letters are in the word, but 3 of them are not. The player then chooses one of the 2 letters he or she has. The letter, in a very 80s style graphic and sound, slides across the graphic of the board manically in the hopes that it is part of the word.
Okay, I will take the 1 and the 3.
S or an L?
Give me the S.
If the letter appears in the word, they have a chance to guess the word, try the other letter they have remaining, or if they have used both, may draw another pair of tiles. If the letter lands on a premium space in the word, as per the actual Scrabble game, the player can earn a cash bonus if they guess the word at that moment. Light blue squares give $500, and pink squares give $1,000. The host would always walk over to the player and count out in $100 bills the money for the player who won it.
But pins really doesn't mean anything. You beat pins you can stick them with, so. But it happens to be the same as obviously pinning someone.
Could be.
And then pinning them on the floor and stuff like that. You really want this money badly, don't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 10,000 you have now.
Oh, and by the by, if the letter is not part of the word, it's called a stopper, and the player loses control of the board. The player who gains control via a stopper may have a letter chosen by their opponent still available. They can opt to draw another tile at this point rather than being forced to play that letter. If 3 stoppers are gained in a word, the host has the players place their hands on the buzzers, and random letters are entered into the word until someone buzzes in and answers correctly. There are always 3 stoppers possible in the tile mix for each word. Also, if time runs out during a segment, the show will go to the quick round format, where the host reads the clue, and letters are placed in the word one at a time, except the last letter, and players buzz in when they think they know the word. Winning 3 rounds by guessing 3 words wins the match and $500, and the right to go on to the Scrabble Sprint. In this round, the player is stood in front of a standing plunger and they look at a play board that we are shown as well. Starting with a 5-letter word, the players are read yet again a vague clue. After repeating the clue for the host, the clock begins counting up in time. Yes, up. And a pair of letters appears for the player to choose from. The player picks one and the letter appears in the word. There are no stoppers in this round. Pairs of letters keep appearing for the player to choose from, and they continue to appear in the word until the player hits the buzzer, the only thing that can stop the clock, by the way, and they give the correct word. This process continues with a 7, 8, and 9-letter word, the clock going up the entire time. The final time is documented for later.
Let's see, 4 words. Remind you to hit your plunger. That's what stops the clock. No stoppers in any of these words. All the letters are good. Good luck.
Okay.
The first word has 5 letters. How sweet it is.
How sweet it is.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
Sugar.
No.
Oh, I saw the E.
I know. You
should've
got to be
placed one.
careful. Yeah.
Okay.
10-second penalty. How sweet it is.
How sweet it is.
Ready? Go.
G. U. D.
How sweet it is.
Fudge.
Yes, it was fudge. See what
Sugar
happens.
fit.
No. Second word, 7 letters. He has your home number.
He has your home number.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
M. N. Postman.
That's right. That made up for the other
I
one.
hope so.
I think it did. Third word, 8 letters. Some of them are trash containers.
Some of them are trash containers.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
T. I. D.
Some of them are trash containers.
L. B. Tabloids.
Very nicely done. That's an easy one. Last word, 9 letters. A space invader.
A space invader.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
C. K.
A space invader.
R. C. C.
A space invader.
Cockroach.
Very nicely done. 42.2. I'll tell you what.
In the second half of the game, 2 new players are introduced, and they play a complete crossword game with new words. The winner of that game goes on to the Scrabble Sprint. The time of the first winner is placed on the clock, and this new player is tasked with getting the same 5, 7, 8, and 9-letter words in less time than it took his or her opponent.
Shelley gave up $10,500, established a time of 42.2 seconds. Michael Davis has 1,000. He's going to try to beat that time. This is for $1,000 and a chance at $5,000 up there. So, Michael, good luck. Mind you, hit your plunger. That's what stops the clock, and no stoppers in any of these words. All the letters are good. First word, 5 letters. How sweet it is.
How sweet it is.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
E. D. F.
How sweet it is.
Fudge.
Yes. Second word has 7 letters. He has your home number.
He has your home number.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
S. N. P.
He has your home number.
A. M. Postman.
That's correct. Third word has 8 letters. Some of them are trash containers.
Some of them are trash containers.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
T. D. L.
Some of them are trash containers.
S. I. O.
Some of them are trash containers.
Tabloids.
That's correct. 13.8 seconds, 9 letters. A space invader.
A space invader.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
C. A. C.
A space
O.
invader.
K. R. O.
Space invader.
Well, he didn't make it. He didn't make it. Oh, my gosh, I thought you had it made. Shelley, congratulations. I told you.
By the way, I forgot to mention, the champion is always part of the first round's proceedings, not the second, so it is entirely possible that the champion could lose the crossword round and his or her championship at that time. Victory for either player in this final Scrabble sprint is $1,000. And, after winning in this sprint round, they go on to the bonus sprint. With 10 seconds, oh, just watch.
Shelley's on her honeymoon. She's got a fortune cookie in Chinatown in San Francisco. Told her she was going to be lucky and make money. And gosh. Now, what day was that? Was that a few days ago?
Yes, it was. It was our first day in California. We were in San Francisco and Chinatown.
You probably thought you were going to win the lottery, right?
2 weeks ago today, yeah. I
Did you
tried
buy
for that
lottery
60
tickets?
million.
Yeah,
I
of
sure
course,
did.
sure.
But I'll sure settle for winning on Scrabble
Well,
instead of 60 million.
11,500 is what you've got now.
That's great.
I'll tell you what, 2 words, 5,000.
I'd love another 5.
And this is under 10 seconds. 2 words
Okay.
under 10 seconds.
Okay.
6 letters. They help you get a grip. They help you get a grip.
They help you get a grip.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
B. M.
They help you get a grip.
T. Thumbs.
Yes, 5 seconds. You're right even with the clock.
Okay.
7 letters.
It can be poetic.
It can be poetic.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
J. Teeth.
It can be poetic.
Justin!
You got it! That's in a second. Did it again. Boy, I'm telling you the truth. Here comes Bob. Here comes Bob.
The award for the bonus sprint starts at $5,000 and increases in $1,000 increments for every day it is not won. This entire format of the show is self-contained in one 30-minute block of time. I am amazed at how well this show still holds up. For a show that is based off a board game, it is actually a very good example of how to do it right. There are so many other board game-based shows that simply don't work in a TV show format, but this one figured it out. The show, despite having an 80s aesthetic, is very fun to watch in reruns, and since it isn't based on any kind of current events or pop culture of the time, the show can work no matter when you watch. Chuck Woolery brings his best effort to the show, and his voice is perfect, and I feel that the bonus round is probably the most remembered aspect of the show, being very tense and dramatic. I consider this game show a classic.